Like a true gladiator, I stepped into the Colosseum ready to fight for my life, or at least fight the crowds for a good Instapic. I even asked, "Are you not entertained?" To which no one answered. But don't worry, I didn't just stick to battling imaginary tigers. I also repented my sins at the Vatican, which I had a lot to cover. And I strutted through Florence like a true Renaissance man. But still, the Colosseum and the Roman Forum were the highlights for me. They were some of the best things I have ever done, and it was just so surreal to walk amongst all the history that I have dreamt of seeing since I was a little boy. This was truly remarkable, so let's dive in.
I don't know why, but it feels kind of funny to be eating grapes next to the Colosseum. Like I'm some emperor watching the goons, the gladiators fight. It's pretty cool to walk amongst like the middle of the streets of ancient Rome. Crazy, like I'm walking the streets that my boy Julius walked on. It just feels so surreal. I'm lost for words, that's all I can say. I'm geeking out hard. Like, there's probably too much shit to see. But I guess that's a good complaint to have. Like look at that. I don't even know what that is, but it looks sensational. I'm in the Emperor's house, bro. I'm the king of the castle. La la la. From here, the Emperor had a view of the chariot racing down there. Front row seats from his palace. That stadium used to hold 250,000 Romans for chariot racing there. Glad I saw it, but it smelled like rubbish. And it wasn't worth the hike up this hills. I did not do the Palatine Hill very well. So if you're gonna do it, I would recommend getting a guide because I don't know where the I was half the time. I'm back in my happy place, back at the Forum. Got rid of that stupid hill. Yes, Roman Forum. No better place to sit on my phone and play mobile games. Don't mind my hat. It's just the sun's coming from that way. I'm right here. But no, these are the moments where solo traveling is not the best. Like, I've enjoyed it so far, just being able to do whatever you want when you feel like it. But in these quiet moments where you're like tired and exhausted, it'd be nice to have someone around that can like lift you. Yeah, I'm just sitting here just admiring everything. And I've just been thinking about how the Roman Emperor, you know, some of this stuff is from like 500 BC till like 400 current time. So like we're talking almost 1,000 years. It's pretty incredible. Just thinking about how there was 1 million people in these streets once. But it'd be nice if I had someone right now I could share it with. It's the only downfall. Everything else has been pretty good so far. Leaving now. What an awesome experience. It's one of the best things I've ever done. I've wanted to do this for a very long time and it was better than I expected. I ticked off a bucket list moment today. So good. Made it to the Vatican City, new country today. It's pretty grand. I don't really know what the fuck's going on, but people everywhere. It's pretty fucking busy, but it looks sick. It's like archway and then big basilica. I'm guessing there's all these old religious figures up the top there. I don't know who they are, but they look cool. What are those? The new AirPods look fire.
As any good Christian knows, the Bible says drip or drown. And let me tell you, I'm definitely dripping. The Vatican Museum was pretty good, man. I wasn't ready for how long it was or just how much stuff they crammed in there, but I didn't get any videos because they rushed us through like we were late for communion. I did take a lot of photos of the ceilings because I really liked them. I don't know, they just look sick. And they got my stamp of approval. But even better was the map room. I'm a sucker for maps and flags. Toss in a few philosophical paintings and we're vibing. But I didn't appreciate the random fan who took this pic of me without even asking. Rude, but understandable.
Just finished at the Vatican Museum and the Sistine Chapel. For the most part, some of the stuff, it looked pretty cool, but we're getting rushed through it as part of the tour. There's so many people, so it just felt a little bit like squished and you weren't really getting to see everything as much as you would have liked, I would say. My favorite part was when they left us alone in the Sistine Chapel, and wow, I knew it would be incredible, but it was way better than I thought. I spent a good 50 minutes just staring at this painting, or paintings. Firstly thinking, how the f did this guy do this? Secondly, I was thinking, how f***ing long did this take? And then I was also just like, I was just in awe. I can't even draw a stick figure, man. Like, and he's out here doing incredible stuff. I got a postcard so you guys can see it. Yeah. It looks just like that. You guys don't need to go anymore. Like, I was thinking, like, what if, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but what if old mate, like, made art that wasn't religious? I wonder what that would have looked like. Or if he did. I don't know if he did. All I know, Michelangelo, outside of being a Ninja Turtle in his pastime, also did religious paintings. But yeah, I mean, did we miss out on some incredible artwork because he was, like, commissioned purely for Catholic purposes? I mean, we didn't really miss out because that was stunning. I still think I didn't see all the paintings. Like, I obviously saw them, but I didn't. There's so much going on. There's so many naked people all over the wall. It's mostly naked dudes. A cultured man like myself, you know, that doesn't bother me. But maybe if you don't like naked men, that could bother you. Or if you like naked men, maybe this is the spot for you. Albeit, I just don't think this Vatican place loves the people that love naked men. But I digress. It was probably the greatest artwork I've ever seen. It's mind-blowing. And you obviously have seen some of the paintings before, and then you get in there and you see them in reality and you go, oh, wow. Yeah, so I just got to take a moment to decompress because it was quite surreal. I'm not a religious man, but powerful imagery, man. You sound like an English teacher. Now give me an essay on that. But no, I highly recommend it. The Sistine Chapel was probably one of the best things I've done on this trip so far. Bro, what the f is that? Imagine pulling up in one of these. Just finished at the Vatican, absolutely starving. So I went to a pizza shop nearby called Bonci. It's well recommended. They do pizza by the kilo. Let's just say I might have ordered more than I meant to. Oh yeah, we've got just under 700 grams of pizza, costing me a solid 25 euros, which is about almost 40 bucks Australian. This is gonna be the best pizza of my life. I took her recommendation, so I got no idea what I'm eating. I've got a margarita, I got like sausage and onion, and then honestly, I think I got like mashed potato and some, like I think there's potato on this last one. I don't know, she said it was the best, so. Kind of looks like egg. Is that egg? Bizarre. This is egg and potato on a pizza. Some American guy living in Rome now walked past and said, bro, the scrambled egg one is the best. Not sure I agree, but it was very good. The more I ate, I was like, holy shit, this is actually quite nice. But it was like potato chips and egg on a pizza. And they've got the audacity to be like, how dare you put these pineapple on the pizza? But I did some mental gymnastics to make the price a little better. I didn't have lunch today. So half this meal was my lunch for 10 euros, good deal. And the other half was my dinner for 15 euros. I'm gaslighting myself. And it was working. I feel way better. My pizza, I'm enjoying it now. It's all coming together. Overall, very good pizza experience. And a good way to end my last night in Rome. And then tomorrow, we go to Florence, and we eat more pasta and pizza because it's what you do. Demolish. Get the f out of here.
Like a lot of things in my life, I had fun while I did it, but now I have to live with the consequences of my actions, and I'm not enjoying that. But don't worry, I'm off to Florence now, and first thing I did was spend way too long staring at this flag. Florence was a beautiful city. I don't know much about it, but you could tell it thrived during the Renaissance period and was designed by some pretty good artists and architects, man. It's very stunning. But cooler than old buildings and shit was the hostel running a trivia night. I was here to get shit done. I was locked in. My opponents were terrified. And my team and I, we were cooking. Geniuses, some would say. And of course, we won and were rewarded with hella free drinks.
Last proper day in Italy. Had a big night yesterday. Oh dude, it was so bad. So bad. I went to my hostel bed because I just got up and left the bar. I was like, dude, I need to go to bed. So I get to my bed, just sitting there, and I'm like, you know what? Something doesn't feel right. So I get up and go to the bathroom, and as I get there, my body knew better than my mind. I just went, and just sprayed. It was so bad. Sorry to everyone in the hostel, apologies.
Don't worry, I cleaned that shit up immediately. It was definitely a sobering moment. I then grabbed some breakfast and I set out to explore Florence. Apparently, everyone else had the same idea because it was pretty busy. I saw some incredible artwork, but I couldn't help but wish I was as ripped as these statues were. Staring at ripped dudes all day made me quite hungry, so I hit up this little sandwich spot where they make everything right in front of you. I went for the Suicidia, a terrifying name, but honestly, the sandwich was all bark, no bite. I didn't even consider ending it all.
Sensational.
Feeling inspired, I tried my hand at being an artist with a cinematic shot and then hit another spot with a handwritten menu for some osso buco or something. I devoured that and then climbed a hill to catch the sunset.
Helping me! Helping me! We're still going.
We're gonna do love heart now, bro. We're a part of this photo now. I love love.
Love was definitely in the air, couples getting engaged and homies just vibing. The sunset was beautiful, but do you know what's better than sunsets with the boys? Steak and wine with the boys. And yeah, I know it looks raw as shit, but trust me, this was amazing. It was one of the best experiences of my entire trip, and I'm so glad I did it.
I don't want to leave it. It's been so nice. Everything's so beautiful. The architecture's awesome. The sculptures everywhere, there's art, there's music. Food's sick. They just know how to live. We need to learn how to live like the Italians. Yeah. Bellissimo. But I was just thinking, if someone kidnapped your family.
What did he say?
Now, very extreme, I know. And they had guns to the heads, and they said you had to sing a song to completion and get every single word right. What are you choosing?
I don't really know where that came from, but I would choose Empire State of Mind. Now, I snuck into my old hostel for one last Italian sandwich before I depart this beautiful country.
Now I'm headed to the train station, get my train to the airport, and then my plane to Greece. Ciao, Italy, Greece. Soon I will be in you. Adios.
Thank you for watching. Click that video there. YouTube thinks you'd like it. And make sure you subscribe so you can see me travel to Greece next and so you can watch all my great videos because they're all bangers.